This is John with Anthem Business Solutions, and today we're going to go over the daily summary report. I'm going to do this from the admin portal, which is hrpos.heartland.us, but you can do this report from both the admin portal or from the iPad. If you're on the iPad viewing this report, you just go to the menu icon here at the top right, and then choose the Reports button. Now the nice thing about this is it's going to look pretty much exactly the same. I mean, maybe different colors and stuff, but these reports over here on the left are exactly the reports you're going to get on the workstation. And it's all laid out the same. You sort through them the same. You interact with them the same. So it doesn't really matter which one you're using. Now, if you're wanting to export to PDF or CSV, I recommend doing that from the admin portal, because it's easier to extract the file. Also printing, it just depends on how you want it printed out. If you want it printed out on office paper, a regular page, regular 8x11 page, then maybe the admin portal is a better way to go, so you can print to an office printer. Now, like I said, I'm on the admin portal, which is hrpos.heartland.us, and I went to the menu icon here at the top left, and then went to reports. First report to populate is the daily summary report. This is going to be probably one of your main reports that you're ever going to use. I mean, of course, you may use like a labor report or tax report, payroll report. But for the most part, this daily summary report has so much in it that you're probably going to find everything you're looking for here most of the time. Because it's got a section for sales, for tax categories, got a part for day parts, rooms, groups, sections, report categories. You can view your transactions here. You can view all your cash information, closed tickets, open tickets. Got so much on here. Now, you can filter by staff on some of these. I guess the other staff isn't showing up, probably because they don't have any sales rung up. So if you got sales rung up, those will show up. We'll look again here in a second. And then this is your date selector. So right now it's on today, which is 3/20. Now I can do this arrow, switch days, or I can click on the date and interact with it. I've got some quick selections over here. Got today, I got yesterday, last 7 days, last week, this month, last month, and run. So the run is if you're selecting the date manually here. So let's say I wanted to see month to date. I click on the 1st, and then I click on the 20th, and it fills in the gaps for you. And then you click run, and it will populate that date range. Or go back to February. Say let's go back to January. Say year to date. Go back to January 1st. March 20th. Shows me my date range up here as well. Click run. It shows me everything. Now if I click on staff, it shows all my staff members that I can filter if I wanted to. But let's say I just wanted to see all. Now, one of my favorite things in Heartland is that a lot of this stuff here is interactable. If it's bold letters, I can't really interact with it. Like I can't interact with his gross receipts here, net sales, but I can interact with taxes. So I can click on taxes, and it'll show me my liquor and sales tax breakdowns. I can interact with those. I can say I want to see all my tickets that sold sales tax, and it's got all my tickets here listed out that had sales tax on it. I'm going to go back to daily summary here. Same with transactions. Now I didn't have an actual pin pad hooked up to this demo site or this testing site, so it only has cash and my custom tender on here. But on a normal establishment, of course, you'd see MasterCard and Visa and Discover, American Express all listed here too. So you'd be able to select those and see what tickets were closed to those tenders and so on and so forth. I'm going to go to this Anthem one. And again, it shows me each ticket, like ticket L2, and shows me all the info here. If I'm looking for a specific ticket or specific price, I could search this way. If I click on one of these, let's say I click on let's do L4. If I click on L4, it shows me the ticket here, or the receipt. It shows me who started it. It shows me what server was assigned to it, what status, is it paid, is it closed. So that's all the ticket info. I've also got a view audit trail I can look at. I can see who did what at exactly what time, because everything's time stamped. I can go to troubleshoot. Sometimes if something doesn't print right, we can go here and see what failed and kind of take it from there. Now there is an option to print these in here as well. This view history button. It gives you these. I probably don't have a good example on these, but this can get a little long. And what this does is it's basically giving you a record every time the ticket was accessed. So you'd be able to click on it, and you can see the difference between these two is that this order was rung up and paid for pretty much in the same transaction. And then after that, the tip was added on. So in a normal ticket, in a normal setting, especially if it's table service, you would see that this server John went in here and rang up drinks. That would be the first record here. And the second one would be John came back, a couple minutes later and added food items, sent it to the kitchen. Then you'd have another record saying that John went into the ticket and printed the guest check. And then there'd be another record. John came back in and added a tender, ran processed credit card, and then add another record. You get the idea. So you can just see record by record what it perspired. So that's that. Let me go back to daily summary. I think that's about it on this one. I will mention that it shows your closed tickets here, which is nice. Now, if you access daily summary report during the day, you'll have another field here. I don't see it here right now, but you'd have another field here that would say open tickets. And if you have any open tickets, those will show here as well. So just keep that in mind, because sometimes people go in here and want to look at their sales, but they aren't going to be accurate yet because you still have some open tickets. So I think I pretty much covered everything on this report. I'll do these other reports here at separate times as we go along. So if you don't see the report you're looking for, just keep checking back. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Want to stay up to date on the latest tips and tricks? Don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon.